Hello guys! Alright, so I'm hoping the light is going to be alright. My main light is dying, but I do have, oh my god, what's going on here? I do have my phone light on as well. Ugh, hair, can you please? I'm going to try and be as quick as I can. I am just kind of doing like a review video today. I do not have demos. I know I usually do, but I have just filmed. So this makeup look will be probably my next video. But what I'm basically going to be doing is, I've done one of these videos before. It's basically like a big review of all the new makeup that I've been trying recently. This is probably the new makeup I've had over the past 2 months, I'd say. I've been trying this stuff out for a while now. A lot of them you have probably already seen me use. I've talked about quite a few of them. If you watch any of my Instagram reels, I've basically been using my favourites. That's all I've been like using in my reels at the moment, because a lot of these have become like staples and they've just been in my makeup bag. But yeah, I'm basically going to be going over everything and telling you my thoughts, hits and misses of all the new makeup I've been trying recently. So grab your beverage, as always, relax and enjoy the video. Let's get straight into it. So I've laid everything out on my bed, just kind of in order of the steps that I do my makeup. So I'm going to start off with primer, or the product I was using as a primer, even though it isn't. But this is from the brand Vieve, and this is their Skin Dew. And this turns out that it's actually the liquid highlight. I thought it was like the primer, but that's called Skin Nova. I need to get that and try that. So I was basically putting this all over. I also really like mixing this in with foundations, and it gives the most beautiful glow ever. It smells like vanilla, by the way. It smells so good. Literally smells like vanilla, and it just kind of blends out. You can see it blends out like that, and then the more I blend it, you'll just see. I've also seen, this is Jamie Genevieve's brand, by the way. I love her. I think she's such a nice person, and I'm pretty sure she's a Cancer as well, so you know, we gotta support the Cancers out there. I've seen Jamie mix this in with, where is my makeup wipe? I have one makeup wipe left because, you know, I don't really use them anymore, and I've literally lost it. What I was trying to say was, yeah, I've seen Jamie literally put a bit of this with her body lotion, and I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a shower and I'm going out later. I'm going to put this in with, like, I'll have my shoulders exposed. My chest will be covered, but I'm going to have my shoulders out. So I might just put this all over my arms and see, because I would love that all over me. There's no glitter in it. It literally just gives the best dewy, glowy look ever. It's called Skin Dew for a reason. 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10 recommend. Really, really good product. I feel like the stuff I've tried from Vieve, I've got 2 other products that I've got from the brand. They're so good. They're definitely worth it, and I'll definitely try more things from the brand. I'm obsessed. Okay, the next product, also very obsessed with this. This is the Iconic London Radiance Booster. They have a bunch of different shades in these. I've got the shade Sand Glow. This one is a little bit warm, but I do like wearing it underneath my foundations or as a foundation. And then if I've got a foundation that's a bit too light, it kind of evens it out, that I can put on top. But this is basically like a pre-foundation product. Like, it's basically just to make your skin and your foundation that you put on top even more dewy. This is so glowy. Like, it's out of this world glowy. I absolutely love this. Again, it's something I like mixing in with my foundations, but for every day I've also just been wearing this just on its own, and it's just so glowy. Very glowy. Like, it's definitely a boost of radiance, I can tell you that. Again, it's got no glitter in it. It blends really nicely. It goes really well with my skincare and any foundations I've put on so far. I've tried it with so many different foundations. No problems whatsoever. Love the formula of it, and I just really like this product. I like how much glow it has. Like, it's not just like a natural little boost. It's like glow. It's like you've got the moon shining on your face or off your face, whatever. I don't know the science behind it. Okay, moving on to foundations, skin tints, whatever you want to call it. We've got one foundation, 2 skin tints. The It Cosmetics, this is their CC Nude Glow. So this is their medium coverage skin tint and also a brightening glow serum. And it's got SPF of 40 in it. I didn't actually realise. That is a good amount of SPF to have in there. Again, I love it. There's not really any misses, to be honest. There's probably one product where I'm like, meh, but I still like it. So everything's basically a hit, to be honest. But yeah, this is really nice. I love the coverage. You can build it up, to be fair, so it's like medium coverage, but you can have the lightest layer of this. So nice, so glowy. This is like the perfect, like, I'm in a rush, like this is what I usually wear to work. I very rarely miss putting my SPF on in the morning, but if I do, I can just whack this on because it's got a good amount of SPF on, and I'll just put like a good even amount. It's a very nice natural finish. Again, it's got the glow, so if you have dry skin, this is really nice for dry skin as well, and it feels hydrating on my skin. It doesn't feel dry, it doesn't just feel like a foundation or just a skin tint that's got nothing to it. I like my skin to be hydrated and plump. This does that, and it wears really nice throughout the day. Weirdly enough, I prefer how this looks like later on in the day. Like the longer I wear it, it's kind of the same for all of these, to be fair, actually. The longer I wear these products, like I feel like it just gets a little bit extra dewier, and I love that. Like, it's pricey, but I think this is definitely worth it. Something that I really like it, but I don't think it's worth the price point. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. This has got SPF 30 in it, and this is also infused with niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. So it's got a bunch of good skincare ingredients in there. This is what the bottle looks like. I love it. I love the packaging. Ilia is a high-end brand. It is expensive. I do really like it, but it's not worth. This was £46 on Sephora. I only got it. I've had it on my wish list for like over a year now, but I only got it because it was on sale. I wouldn't get this full price, and I still don't think it's worth it, but I do really like it. Like now I've got, like, the fact that I bought it, I'll use it. I'll use this whole thing. I do really like it, but I feel like I've got other products, even ones that are definitely more affordable than this, that can give the same look. It is very, very lightweight, very, very natural. It does give a really nice glow. My skin does feel very hydrated, obviously, because of the ingredients that are in there, like hyaluronic acid and squalane. If you don't know, they're really good for hydrating your skin. Niacinamide is good for brightening and kind of evening your skin tone. I use pretty much all of these in my skincare routine anyway, so I'm not as bothered, but yeah, it's nice. I'm not obsessed with it. It's nice, and I do really like it, but I don't think it's worth the price point. So I think there are affordable alternatives, definitely. So if you've had your eye on this, definitely get it if you want to. If you want to treat yourself, that's why I got it. I just wanted to treat myself. But I think there are other good alternatives out there. I don't want to like bash it because I do really like it. It gives a nice even glow, pretty much the same as the other two things that I just talked about. Foundation wise, this is the only one foundation that I've got recently. This is the Sephora Best Skin Glow Foundation. I just talked about this before, I'm pretty sure. Did I have it in a favourites video? It was. I think this was in one of my recent favourites. But yeah, this is such a nice long wearing glowy foundation. It is exactly what it says on the bottle. I love the shade as well. I got the shade 28.5N. This is really good. It feels like a very luxurious high-end foundation, and it's not. And I love that. So yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. It's exactly what it says. It gives a really, really nice glow. It's definitely long wearing as well. And it just, my skin really likes it. It gets on with all the other kind of makeup that I put on. And it definitely does last a long time. And similar to what I said about the It Cosmetics one, I prefer this the longer I wear it throughout the day. The concealer. This is the Best Skin Ever concealer, not the glow one. I don't know if they do have a glow one, but I just got the concealer anyway. Everyone has raved about this concealer, and now that we have Sephora, I had to get it, see what the fuss was about. I get it. It is. It's full coverage. It is just full coverage, long lasting. I love it. I do really love it. However, only fault with this is it creases so bad. Like, it creases on my under eyes after literally like 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds, and like I can't even like set my under eyes. I literally have to press my brush underneath and then set straight away. Like, by the time, most of the time I use like cream products, like my cream bronzer and blush, so I'll powder after I've done those. By the time it's that, alright, I've got creases look like, I'm trying to think of something wrinkly. A raisin? My eyes, yeah, a raisin. My eyes literally, they look like raisins under there. So it bothers me and it doesn't. Like, it does because I'm like, you're so great, why did you have to crease? But also, I do set my under eyes anyway, so it's like a little fault, but I'm not as bothered because I do set my under eyes anyway. But yeah, really good concealer. Definitely a full coverage one if you're looking for a long lasting one as well. It's definitely not drying whatsoever. My dry skin is fine with it. My under eyes don't look dry, they just look normal. However, guys, I have decided, I've officially decided, this is my favourite concealer ever. I said it. The time has come. My Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer has been my favourite for the past, like, I'd say 4 years now. 4 or 5 years, I'm guessing. 4 or 5 years? It's been a while. That Jouer one has been up there, and my Tarte Shape Tape has been right next to it. Also the Dose of Colours one, but I haven't had that in about 2 years. But this has dethroned Jouer. This is the Vieve Modern Radiance Concealer. They kill it. This brand, I'm just telling you, Jamie has killed it with her brand, and I'm obsessed with the concealer so much. I use the shade medium 4, and also what I like to do is Jamie's trick that I've seen her do. She mixes a bit of the Skin Dew with the concealer, mixes it on the back of her hand and uses it as foundation. I've got a reel on my Instagram, I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos, but I've got a reel on my Instagram of me trying that out. I love it. I absolutely love it. And this is actually fine for me to use as foundation, because when you put a bit of this in with it, it makes it a little bit deeper, so it's perfect for my foundation shade. And then I just go in with this as concealer as normal. I'm obsessed. It is the nicest coverage, like it's full coverage. It covers my darkness that I have, and you guys know I'm picky with my concealers. If you didn't know, I'm very picky with my concealers because my under eyes are so dark. They're just genetically dark. I'm telling you, it is flawless. It blurs, I feel like it literally just blurs my under eyes, and it's just flawless. Absolutely flawless. Doesn't really crease on me, even though I still do set it. I don't really need to set it though. I have gone out and not actually set this, and there was no creasing. And that's me. Creasy Karen over here didn't crease. I don't want to actually kiss it because I've got lipstick on, but this has been in my everyday makeup bag for like a month now. It's not coming out of there. I've got 2 pressed powders. I don't have any loose powders recently. So this is the Kash Beauty setting powder. It's just a translucent one. This is the only shade that they've come out with. I do really like this. However, I still do get a bit of creasing under my eyes with my concealer. So I feel like this is a powder that I need to use with a loose powder, which I do, to be fair. When I go out, I'll do a bit of pressed powder first, so I'll just pop this on, and then I'll do the loose powder, or the other way around, not really fussed. And I feel like it gives that extra kind of blurred effect, and I've actually done that today. I've got a pressed powder and then a loose powder on today, but it is really nice. I feel like it does smooth out the skin so nicely. It is literally translucent, as you can see, but I do feel like a little bit does stay. Like, I can see a little bit of white cast. I really do have to kind of like blend it out, but it's a good powder. It's good. I like it. This one beat it though. This one beat it. I didn't want to compare the two that much because this one is like translucent and this one has got pigment to it, so it's going to give more coverage. Well, it's going to give coverage because of it's coloured. So this is the Vieve Modern Powder Perfector in medium. 1, love the shade, love the undertone, I love the shade. 2, this is way better than Charlotte Tilbury in my opinion. This, bye to Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush, flawless, whatever you want to call it, goodbye to that. I'll still use it up, but this one for me, way better. It just blurs. It blurs everything. Everything. It'll just blur everything. You want to put this literally all over your face is going to be blurred. You won't be able to see it. It's like, you know when things get like blurred, like when there's like blood that gets blurred out on TV, like just, it's that good. Like, it's so smoothing, and just like I said a million times, blurs your skin. And this also, this actually sets my under eyes. I haven't used a loose powder until today for a good few weeks, unless I've needed one for like a specific video. On a daily basis, I've just been using this under my eyes, and she's good to go. I love the packaging as well. Everything feels so luxe. I've made a good dent in this, to be honest. Like, we're getting there. She's quite dented, but yeah, I love this. I'll be traveling hopefully in July, like around my birthday. I'm just gonna take this. I don't even need a loose powder. Let's talk about these. So these are the Halo Glow Beauty ones that Alpha recently launched. I got one of the contour ones and then one of the blushes. The contour one, I definitely need a deeper shade. This one is just too light. It doesn't really show up on my skin. I'll still use it. I can use it kind of more wintertime when I'm pale. So I do like it. However, same thing for both of them. They just dry extremely quickly. So I definitely work in sections. If you haven't tried these, if you want to get them, do like one part of your face first. Like don't even do one side. Just do like your cheekbones here, blend that out, your forehead, chin, well, blend that out and then do chin, blend it out and then go onto the other side, because they really do dry fast. And when these are dry, they ain't moving. They'll stick. They really do stick. So they are very long lasting, which is good. But I feel like with products like this, you want them to be able to be a little bit movable, in the sense of you want to be able to manipulate it a little bit. And you need time to blend it in. So I feel like you don't get that with these. So I don't love them, but I still like it and I still will use them. The blush I love a lot more, because I feel like these don't dry down as quick, but still quickly. But I feel like I've got more time to blend with the blushes. I got the shade Rosé You Slay for the blush. And honestly, this shade is so nice. I definitely prefer this to the Charlotte Tilbury one, 100%. I really, really love this colour. I'm obsessed. It gives the nicest glow. I have 4 more blushes to talk about, so let's just get into it. Made by Mitchell. This is I think this is one of the highlights. I've mentioned this in one of my last videos. This is the liquid highlight, but I got a pink one because I wanted it to give Charlotte Tilbury vibes, you know? Kind of looks like this, to be honest, but I love the shade. It's in the shade Pink Lynx. It works. It works so nicely as a liquid blush. Definitely recommend. Like, it's such a unique shade. I really don't have anything in my collection that looks like this. I tried the liquid blushes before. Really, really nice formula. Lasts really well on the skin. And yeah, gives a very, very nice glow. Like, it gives an intense glow, this does. Obviously, this is a liquid highlight. It gives an intense glow. Look at that. Okay, then Kash Beauty. There is some like repeating brands in here because I did do an order. So I've got another one of the blush sticks, which I've already used these blush sticks before. I love the formula, but this is the shade Love Language, which is just the perfect red for me. I love this. I feel like my skin tone and deeper especially. Oh my god, we'll all be looking great in this. Even if you're lighter, this will still look really nice. But yeah, they're really, really good stick blushes. Blend really nicely, gives a really nice glow, and these last really well on the skin. So I already knew I was going to love that formula. However, this has completely taken over. This is one of my favourite blushes ever. To ever exist. This is also from Kash Beauty. This is their Skin Glaze, which is one of their new formulas. And this one's in the shade Rose Quartz. I don't think they have any more shades just yet. They need to launch a million shades, because this, I don't know what it is with this formula. It's just so unique. It blends out in 2 seconds and it gives the most highlighted, glowy, natural look ever. I'm honestly obsessed. I love it so much. Definitely one of my favourite blushes to ever exist. Then the last blush that I have is from About Face, which is Halsey's makeup brand, which I had no idea when I bought this. I just thought it looked so cute. And I didn't use this on my channel for a while because the pan was like broken when I bought it. It has actually fallen out again, but it's fine, it's in there. So this is what it looks like. It's just a nice cream blush. It's a nice bright pink, and this one is in the shade Laid. This is a really nice formula. It's a really, really balmy. Yeah, really nice formula. But I think these are pretty matte though, like you can see. It's blended out really nicely, but they are matte, which I didn't know. I thought from looking at it, it looks glowy. And when I put my finger in it, it does look, it looks like it's got a glow to it, but I don't know if that's clearly just the lighting. But yeah, it's matte. So I do like a glow. You can see, blends out really nicely. It's so soft and smooth as well. But I feel like, because it dries down like that, it lasts a really long time. It's a really good formula actually. I just wish they were glowy. So that's my only fault with that. It's not really a fault, because I probably should have read it and it probably wouldn't have said luminous. Okay, right. Oh, I lied. I've actually got one more blush, but they were cream blushes. From my Kash Beauty order, I also got a powder blush. These are their like glowy ones. This one's in the shade Cupid's Kiss. This is so nice. Like, I love how hot pink this is. Like, this would go so nice with that. Ah, I need to try these two together. But yeah, Cupid's Kiss, this is the shade. This is a really, really nice formula. It looks scary, but it's not. Like, it's very buildable. It's not overly pigmented, and that's what I really like about this formula. So yeah, it's just a nice glowy powdery blush. Nothing else much to say about it. They've got a few different shades, and yeah, I like this. What I love, however, the bronzer. The bronzer formula, I don't know why I was so surprised, but one, I love this shade. This is the shade Golden. This is so soft and creamy. This has been in my everyday makeup bag. I haven't really been using a cream that often. I've been obsessed with this. I love, love, love this shade. It's a matte powder, but oh, it's so smooth on my skin. I love it. But yeah, again, blendable, creamy, really good formula. We're nearly there. Please hang in there with me, hang in there. So next, right, the last thing from Kash Beauty, I've got their setting mist. I really, really like this. I feel like it gives such a nice dewy glow. Like it's dewy. I really love that. I just wish the mist was a bit finer, because it is like a, you know, it's a kind of one. I just wish like it could have been like a continuous one. That would have made it a 10 out of 10. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, I've just got two eyeshadow palettes to talk about, and then the Rare Beauty lip oil. I got the shade of Joy. I really like this. I love that they give a bit of a stain, because once it's gone it still looks like you got something on your lips. I definitely need more shades. I want Happy. That's the shade that I wanted, but it was out of stock. So I got Joy, but I still like it. I really like the colour. It's nice and bright. Nice orangey shade. It's such an unusual formula because it doesn't feel like an oil. It feels like a serum for me. I feel like it should have been called like lip serum maybe, but yeah, they are very nice and they are very hydrating as well. Alright, eyeshadow palettes, and then we can go. I'm so thirsty. I'm also getting very tired. I need to go take my shower. So, eyeshadow palettes. I love both of these. The first one is the Colourpop Legend of Korra palette that they did. I did use this in a tutorial. I used the Fire shades. Really good. It's Colourpop quality. Really good. That's all I gotta say. It's just the same. They've been consistent, I think, with their eyeshadow palettes in the past couple years, or the ones that I've got anyway. I feel like it's got a good shade range in here, and I did get this as more of a collectibles thing, not gonna lie. But yeah, same old Colourpop formula, very blendable. I think they're affordable as well. So that's that. This, to end on the happiest note, this is so good and so worth it. This is Beauty Bay's 42 Colour 2.0 palette. It's got a giant mirror, you know, because we all need a mirror that big. And look at this. I mainly got this, I mentioned it in one of my last videos. I got it for pretty much my Zodiac reels that I'm for. Oh my god, sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Basically for like my Zodiac reels that I do, but I needed something that just had all the colours of the rainbow in there. And this has that and more. I've only used it a couple times. As you can see, some of these shades are just untouched. I think I've used it twice maybe. But the formula is so good. They're so pigmented. I'm pretty sure I used this for my Star Wars reel that is on my Instagram when it was May the 4th. Worth it. Definitely worth it. It's got everything you need in there. Alright guys, that is it. I'm so tired. I filmed 2 videos. I've been talking for a while, so I'm gonna go. That is basically a roundup of all the new makeup that I've got recently. I pretty much love everything that I've tried. Let me know any other recommendations, any new products that you guys have got or that you want me to test. Let me know as always, and any other videos and your thoughts on any of these if you have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.